What is up, guys? Northside here. I want to apologize for our shitty voices. Stefan is here with me.
Hi.
Hi, guys. We were crunching some numbers and we actually wanted to do this tomorrow. However, why would we leave something for tomorrow when we can do it today and be a vampires tomorrow, okay? So I saw a lot of you guys, and I said in my previous video we're gonna do some comparison between the gloves, bracers, yeah, whatever we're gonna call them, yeah, and we're gonna be comparing three pieces of gear. Now, uh, I'm gonna just jump straight to it and just get out of this dumbass horse, okay? First of all, he cannot see my screen. He can inspect me actually. We're gonna start with the Vivify Primal Assault Bangili. Okay, so very popular. We're gonna just go quickly through it and what they do, what they not. I know a lot of you guys know already how they function. However, we prepared a little spreadsheet for you to show you what's best, what's not, right? In our opinion, okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to be showing you, and we'll be starting with Vivified Primal Bangili. Now, as you can see, Butcher's Smite is equip power. You got a damage or heal your target for more than 50% of your maximum hit points in a single blow. You gain 1% of your power for 10 seconds. Maximum stacks 5, meaning that you will get 5% of your power, right? Base power, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. He's here to correct me. He's the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wrecked. I'm wrecked, yeah. Anyway, so as you know, just to demonstrate this, you still need to actually hit targets and get that 5%, and I will show you the icon on the top left corner. It's called Butcher's Smite. And at the end of the video we will show you how much actually you are gaining, etc. So regarding the Vivified, their stats, this is really important. We're gonna focus now on power, okay? I think that's most important. So equip power is 3,595, okay? Combined with the Ebonite chainmail, you can get up to 250k power theoretically with some other enhancements. So that's long story short, okay? Now, we will be presenting you with two more pieces of gear that came with module 18 avernus. Now, I'm going to show it like this. Just let me pull the screen a little bit over here. And let's see. Okay, so these are Lion Guard Ward Van bracers. Now, these bracers are quite high item level, 1250. And they have an escalating might as an equip bonus. You gain 250 power when you strike an enemy, lose a stack when you are struck, stack 20 times, equals 5000 in optimal conditions. So I forgot to say, this is a controlled test, and I will get to that later, okay? So this is optimal conditions, nothing is hitting you, blah 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 blah. Now, as you can see, we have 6000 power. You can see the lower screen. Exchanging these browsers for Vivified one will give you 2405 power more than Vivified. So you can see 6000 power versus 3595. Okay. Now, to illustrate how these Mickey Mouse bracers work, I'm gonna be hitting, and I'm gonna reach those 20 stacks really quick. Oh, as soon as I change them. Sorry about that, guys. So here we are. That would be, I will show you the icon. Alright, you can see, okay, we're at 20 stacks. So I'm going to show you the mouse, escalating might, times 20. Now, what's interesting is that this power, this is not dissipating. Is that the word?
Yeah.
It's not decreasing. So you can whack the dummy, go into the dungeon, and just start with that 5000 power. Now escalating might will give you 20 times 250 equals 5000 power. Okay? So
Correct.
yeah. So in theory they're pretty good. 5000 power is not a lot, but when converted to the actual raw damage. Now, this is obviously, I personally think this is a bug. If it's ways intended, then WTF to that, you know, because if you enter a combat and you're fighting an enemies, you're gonna get struck. But even if you're left with 10, 15, 10, 12 stacks, 15, let's say you left with 10 stacks after killing all the foes, you're still left with 2.5 thousand power, meaning entering the combat with another pack of mobs, you are already ahead. You know, you already have those 10 stacks, so it will be easy for a barbarian to reach those 20 stacks. However, the downside of these bracers particular is that every dot, every poison, every AoE, a lot of fire on the ground, right, brother? For example, second boss in Infernal Citadel
Mm.
is gonna remove those stacks. But why worry when you can just stack them up and go into another combat, you know? So we will show you, as I said, in the second part of the video, that this is absolute Mickey Mouse bullshit. So I'm really not happy with these bracers, and but that's just my personal opinion. Don't listen to me. Try it out, get it. I don't fucking know. You guys are running Infernal Citadel. I think that's where you get them, actually, or maybe not. Maybe
Yeah, I
not.
think from sales.
Citadels, right? Okay, Citadel. Okay, so Lion Guard 1 bracers, one more time, 6000 power, equip bonus, equip, and 5000 extra if you hit targets and not get hit. Of course, in the live environment you will be getting hit. There will be a lot of stuff that can hit you. However, it is maintainable, and especially is maintainable because it's not fucking dissipating. Okay, so I think that sums it up, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the third bracer we're gonna introduce to you is actually the infamous. Well, they're not infamous. They're fucking good. Spike Defender 1 bracers. Now everybody's asking, Nort, why didn't you just put this in your build? One reason is I didn't have them at the time, and the second reason I don't give a fuck. But don't get me wrong, I will update the build if needed until the bar shield problem is resolved, but I'm working on some other solutions, right? Now, how these braces are working, if we compare them to Vivified, let me just, you gotta bear with me guys now. I have a lot of bracers, so let's see where they are. Spiked, oh there they are. So difference between spiked and vivified is not so much different than Lion Guard versus vivified. So you can see that you're gaining 2285 power, which is I think 120 less than Lion Guards, right? So
Yeah.
so we can actually ignore that for now, even though we calculated that. Now you can see you will get a lot of HP, etc., but we're talking about min-maxing here, okay? You guys know I do that, and optimizing to be good at it. Now, how these bracers actually work? Let me just switch to them really quick. Basically, you gain 1% damage resistance when you strike an enemy, stacks 5 times. When you are struck, the stacks are consumed, and you gain 1% damage per stack. You have 10 seconds to kick the shit out of anything that has in that time frame, okay? Now, here comes the problem that I already talked in 2 videos, and I talked to Chris Whiteside. It's being resolved. I don't know I'm not calling for a nerf for a bark shield, even though it's broken as fucking fuck. But that's not my problem. I emphasize with everybody struggling in Tom. I am not calling for a nerf. I want these bracers to work when you actually get hit. So that's another story. So I already told you that these bracers, can be activated by my microwave, my dog when it barks, you got a stack. Doesn't matter. I burp, you got a stack. So let's just put this into perspective, especially if you have a lightning enchant. Let's just put a lightning just you know, for the kicks of it, okay? There we go. So, as I mentioned before, lightning will proc, the arcs will proc it, steel blitz will proc it, God knows what. I mean, watch my other videos. So, in order to gain the stacks, I just need to do 2 of these. And you see, I just did one weapon master strike, and I'm already at defender strike. Now, defender strike, his damage resistance is increased. Now, this is not dissipating, so you have indeed unlimited damage resistance, DR, increased. Okay, so that's this icon you can see here. The moment you are hit, that's gonna dissipate. However, as a barbarian, we can just damage yourself, and now you can see here the defender strike is ticking. Damage is increased. 3, 2, 1, 0. Rinse.
Repeat.
Repeat. Now, I wouldn't be Northside if I wouldn't tell you that this does not work with the Barkshill enchantment, and I'm going to show you now this, since it's a very important part of the video. Granted, this is a control environment, but I can tell you that it's not proccing as much as it should proc. You know, I'm just that kind of a guy. I just want stuff to, you know, if I got my 5 stacks, goddamn, I want those 10 seconds of, you know, damage, you know, man. So let's, there we go. We have 5 stacks. I'm gonna show you here. Defender strike is active, and if I try now to damage myself, I actually did it because I hit very hard. So we're gonna try it again. Maybe they fixed it. Hey, you never know. You never know. You never know. Let's see. Again, 5 stacks of defender strike, and now it didn't do because the bark shield, let me show you the log, actually absorb the damage, and my 5 stacks remain. Now, okay, that's not a big deal. Bar shield is still best. I know everything. It's good to have a not temporary. Those are not temporary shields, guys. So let's just one thing perfectly clear. One thing, activating this is not a problem. Converting it is. But when you're entering a pack of mobs, here's the deal. This is a perfect case scenario. Correct me if I'm wrong, brother. Let's say you're entering. I'm just trying to get rid of the. Let me try see if I can do it with this. You see, I just did fucking. Look, it just doesn't work. It doesn't convert. You know. So, say you're entering a pack of mobs, and yes, there's like, I don't know, 7, 8 enemies. You do your stuff. You're at. Let's say you didn't hit everything. Let's say you hit 2, 3 targets. So that's, I don't know, three stacks, and you're gonna get instantly hit. But fuck yeah, you won't be instantly hit because you have a bark shield, which is why I'm wearing blood theft for the time being. You know, so don't expect always to have all those 5 stacks on yourself, especially if you're wearing bark shield. I mean, you will get 5 stacks, but the time, you know, you get hit, you know, it's gonna take some time. Now I'm gonna say straight up now, and we both agree these are the best bracers there is, and we will show you this in a minute. So be aware that using bark shield will, you know, fuck 5% damage resistance. It's nice, but you know, that's why I'm using blood theft, and the next video will be about blood theft, elven battle, and what did we say, shadowclad, right? Yeah, so I'm trying to find some solution, because let's face it, you only need bark shield for a stupid Tower of the Mad Mage. And here we go. So that's the intro. I think it was clear, brother.
Yeah, just explained everything, how they work.
How they work. Now we're gonna switch to the actual how much spreadsheet Stefan was kind enough to make it, and we will be right back to show you what's best, what's not, and I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, here we are, me and Stefan. As we
Yeah.
said, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and we are we prepared a little spreadsheet, right? If you wish. So it made it easier for you to understand, even though I got lost, so he had to explain to me 15 times. Nevertheless, we will go through it. So, I think you can see my mouse. I hope you do. If you don't, I'm really sorry. Now, as you can see, we put Vivified, Lion Guard, and Spike Defender One Braces on the left column, if you wish. And you can see the base item equip power, which in Vivified case is 3,595. Lion Guard Ward One Braces are 6,000. And Spiked One Bracers are 5,880 power. Yes, that's the base item equip power in my case. So when you equip it, this is how much power you are actually gaining idle. Now we made a third column, power loss compared to Lion Guard's Von Bracer just by equipping it. Okay, so when you equip, for example, Lion Guard Von Bracers, you're gonna lose 2,405 power. Right, bro? Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Lion Guard, of course, 0, because we're not comparing Lion Guard to Lion Guard.
Yep.
And in the Spike Defender One Bracer case, it's only 120 power loss.
Which is nothing.
Which is really nothing, because it's just a matter of how they distributed power on the set items. Now, this is my base power. Now, pay attention to this fourth column. Base power with that item, with that item in Northside, in my case. Okay, so my base power is 217,039 with Vivified. With Lion Guard is, as you can see, 219,646, and with Spiked one is almost the same, 219,520. Now, stack power bonus that item gives. In best case scenario, Vivify will give you, in my case, a little less than 9,000, but we kind of round it up, because it's very varying, and we already double, triple, 4-time checked. It has nothing to do with the boons and all that bullshit. It's something has to do with the system they implemented. So this is 9,000 power that you will get from Vivified if you have all 5 stacks with my base power that you see on the left side now. Lion Guard One Bracers are gonna give you, with 20 stacks, a maximum 5,000 power. And Spiked, of course, is nothing, because they don't work like that. Okay, so this is very important. As you can see that, you can already see that Vivify should actually give around 10,000 power, but we're not going to go into that now. We have an agreement, because we want to make this as short as possible for you guys. So we're going to keep with the 9,000. You can see the Lion Guard is already being beaten by 4,000 power here, even though they're from the modulating. Now, pay attention to this column now. Damage increase just by wearing based on the item's equip power. Now, we use Vivified as a reference because it has the lowest equip power, so that's why it's 0. It's actually what, 0. I don't know.
No, it's 0 because it's a reference. So
it's just a reference, okay, guys?
yeah.
So keep that in mind. Just by wearing Lion Guard's One Braces with actual equip, will net you 0.7% damage.
Yeah, because they have 2.4k more equip power.
Exactly.
That's it.
So I hope you understand. As you can see in the first 2 columns, 2.4k power versus they have more than those less, actually. That's the power loss versus Lion Guards. So that is why this is 0.7. So we only use this as a reference and comparison, okay? Same goes for the Spike Defender One Bracers. So just by wearing them with the loss of power or gain of power is 0.7. Just by wearing them without proccing the bonus, right, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is also very important. Damage increase compared to each other. Now we have 2.8. Now we deducted 0.7 because of that power, exactly. We just mentioned just a second ago. Vivified will basically net you 2.1% damage increase. Okay. Now,
Compared to other gloves, yeah.
compared to other gloves, keep in mind compared to each other. That's why we kind of made it
Yeah.
written. Also, now here comes the fun part. Lion Guard, even though it has 2.4k more power as a base power, even though they're new from the mod 18, you will only get 5000 power, which will only net you 1.5% damage increase. Now keep in mind, this is with my base power, with my setup. The percentages may vary, but don't expect that we went and make a mistake that it's a percent or two. It's 0 point something something. Just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
that. If you wish, I would like you to thank Jane for her awesome site, where we do our calculations mostly. So I'm going to leave her a link to her website in the description, and feel free to go input your numbers and do the theory crafting if you wish. And of course, Spike Defender One Bracers are giving you flat out 5% damage. I already showed you in the first part of the video how easy it is to get those 5 stacks. Converting is another story. I already explained that. Now on the explanation. With around 9000 power that you get with full stacks, you get around 2.8% damage increase, but we had to deduct 0.7 because we are comparing these gloves against each other, and other two gloves have more equip power than Vivified. So I jumped a little bit ahead, but this is explanation in case you didn't understood me. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Lion Guard, on the other hand, when you reach maximum stacks, you gain 5000 power, which in my case translates to 1.5% damage increase with base power that I actually have, which is kind of not embarrassing, but I'll say what I have at the end. Okay, and Spike Defender, you get a straight 5% damage increase when you proc. No, I know it's not really 5%. I'm not going to go into that now. That's some heavy lifting theory crafting going on with the formal they implemented actually. But let's go with the 5% damage increase. Overall, making these bracers absolutely best. I think we both agreed on that.
Yeah.
But what's more important is that Vivified actually, in our opinion and my opinion, after extensive testing, are absolutely viable, and which is why I actually included them, not just because I didn't have the Van Bracers back then, but they're absolutely great, and Lion Guard are sadly not performing so well on a barbarian. So, I think we said everything.
Yep, we did.
That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Expect new video I think on Friday about alternative for the Bark Shield and some other stuff. And Stefan and Northside saying bye bye.
Bye.